Recently, sweeping reports hit the global press claiming Iran launched a long-range ballistic missile attack, a weapon that follows a high-altitude suborbital flight path, targeting a highly remote U.S. military base. That target was Diego Garcia, a tiny, heavily militarized atoll situated deep within the Indian Ocean. Firing from Iranian soil to this specific atoll requires a missile to travel over 4,000 kilometers. In normal geopolitical posturing, when a nation achieves a technological military milestone like hitting a target at this range, they broadcast it to the world. It projects undeniable strength. Yet Iran denies the attack happened, and the U.S. military has remained completely silent. The silence on both sides suggests that the Diego Garcia story aims to influence international opinion, regardless of what actually happened in the Indian Ocean. Despite the lack of official confirmation, UK and Israeli media outlets are aggressively amplifying the 4,000-kilometer range capability. This map shows a 4,000-kilometer threat radius centered on Iran. If you take the distance required to hit the Indian Ocean and pivot it west, that same radius expands outward to engulf Western Europe. Major European capitals like London and Berlin now fall within the direct crosshairs of Iranian ballistic missiles. The United States and Israel seek to build support among European allies for a broader military coalition in the Middle East. The story of a strike in the deep ocean serves as a psychological tool. It frames a regional conflict as a terrifying crisis for the European continent. The consensus of an imminent Iranian threat is facing pushback from inside the U.S. government itself. During the Trump administration, the director of the National Counterterrorism Center, the agency responsible for tracking global threats, abruptly resigned. His resignation was public and explicit. He claimed there was no imminent danger from Iran, and that the push for military action was manufactured under pressure from powerful foreign lobbying groups. Iran's official defense mirrors this skepticism. Their government insists their missile program is strictly capped below a 2,000-kilometer range, denying they have the hardware required to hit Diego Garcia. Iran argues the U.S. is fabricating international crises to distract the public from domestic scandals, such as the Jeffrey Epstein case and falling political approval ratings. In these information battles, the need for domestic political survival can drive the creation of foreign military crises. If we strip away the political rhetoric and look at military logic, the claim of a strike on Diego Garcia faces significant inconsistencies. It offers no strategic advantage for a nation to launch a highly provocative long-range attack, fail to cause damage, and then deny the event entirely. Firing on an American military base would guarantee a devastating retaliatory strike. Such an outcome contradicts the Iranian regime's primary goal of self-preservation. Furthermore, if the 4,000-kilometer narrative is accepted, Western forces gain a justification to choke off Iran's maritime trade, blocking the shipping and oil routes that keep their economy functioning. The actual physical truth of the missiles matters less than the political leverage gained if the international community believes the capability exists. The global public is currently navigating a multi-faction information manipulation campaign regarding the Middle East. The initial hours of breaking news reporting often fail to provide the full geopolitical context. It is necessary to look past the shock of a headline and analyze the underlying motives of the nations pushing the story. Information has become a primary theater of war. In these moments, the most vital question remains: who benefits from your fear?